Hi Dreamweavers! Welcome back. Luma Rose here, and I have a conundrum for you. Why do people hate it when you are in your power? Why do people hate it when you reflect back to them the parts of them that they want to be, that they see in you, but they know they're afraid to step in? Why are they afraid to step into that? Why are they afraid to embody that energy for real, like the real energy, not to just mimic you? Why are they afraid to embody that energy? It scares them that you don't go with the status quo. It scares them that you do not give a crap what anyone else thinks. It scares them that you don't even care what they think. And when they have been accepted into friend groups based on the group think, and they have been living in that energy of being accepted, how can they truly embody that energy of having their own mind? Tell me. See, look what fell out. Trapped. They're trapped. These people are trapped. They're trapped in their own bodies. They're trapped in their own heads. It says stuck. No option. Unforgiveness. They cannot forgive you for stepping into your authenticity and not giving a shit. They just can't. They can't forgive you for it, because every time they see you, they're reminded that they can't do it. In order to do it, they have to face the parts of them that they put away, hid, sacrificed, so that they can be part of the friend group. So they can be part of the herd. So, because you're not hurting anymore. You're not hurting with them. You're not hurting with anybody. You are a whole herd all by yourself. When you need to be. You, your angels, ancestors, and your spirit team. That's your herd. Some people will see the energy and they will do the work. And they will say, wow, I want to be free too. I want to feel as free as Pisces. Right? And when they start, they realize, oh, wow. It's not as easy as Pisces makes it seem to be. She seems, or he seems, so confident and so stable in her energy, or his energy. And it's hard work. It's hard work not being part of the herd. It's hard work leaving the friend group. It's hard work standing in your truth. I was just watching something this morning about, there are a lot of things going on in the news right now where people are having to step out and speak up. The ones that are brave enough are speaking up. The ones that aren't brave enough, they're still hiding in the illusion that the group is their savior. The truth is, no group will save you. There is no group out there that's going to save you. Every one of us has to save ourselves. And that's the way it was meant to be. That's the way the world was designed. And when we start to realize that truth, we start to have a much better life for it. We start to realize we can have friends without acquiescing to everything that the friends want, right? But you can't have friends. Where the disconnect happens is when you have friends where everybody, they want control. They want to control the narrative because they are stuck in the narrative. They are stuck. Divorce, ghosted, separation. Yeah, this has led to separation from you and a lot of people. And that's what they're scared of. They're scared of being ghosted, being talked about, being told that they're crazy. Like, how could you be thinking that way? How could you be doing different? All the things that you've heard, Pisces, they are scared of. And you have some people you have people that are coming in to your new timeline who have already done this work. They're coming into your timeline because they like you for you. You like them for them. And neither one of you is trapped into anybody else's timeline or anybody else's version of what they think is right. But the people who don't want to see it, the people who are upset with you, are the ones who are trapped, who feel ghosted, who are afraid of separation from the group. What will they do if they don't have the group to make them feel good about themselves? I guess they'll have to start doing things to make themselves feel good, just like you did. What else, Spirit? What else do we got for Pisces? I know this whole group thing, it's coming down. We're seeing it in the news. What happens when we do groupthink? When we allow other people to gain control of us, or when people seem to have control because they have something on you? Take a vacation, Pisces. Get away, relax, and have fun. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Let those people around you do what they do. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. You can't do the work for them. I know some of these people in your energy, you wish you could do the work for them and you could make them see how good it feels to be on this other side of things, right? Going through it wasn't fun. That's the honest truth. It's not. Going through ascension is not all love and light. It's not. It's a lot of hate, separation, and being ghosted. A lot of that happens when you're ascending, when you're that's why you will see a lot of true spiritualists will tell you, Pisces, that are you sure? Be careful what you wish for. Are you ready? Most of you, that when you came here, when you found your spiritual community, when you were finding your tribe, finding your vibe, you were in this dark night of the soul. You were in separation already. I just heard this is where the rubber meets the road. Like, these people that are in your energy have to find where the rubber meets the road for them. And everyone has a different tolerance for rubber, I guess. But how long they'll burn the rubber on the road, depends on how thick your tire is, I guess. How good your brakes are. What else do we have? Two-Face. Exactly. See, this two-faced energy, it says double life, cheater, backstabber. Yeah, so these are the people that see, you have people in your energy that see you and they love to hate you. Like, they love, because in private they really wish they can do it like you do. And it's not that they can't. Like, it's not like you don't have any, we all have our magical powers, but it's not that you are more magical, truly. We're all magical. They're magical if they want to be. But you have to find your own magic. They have to find their own magic, and they cannot find their magic by doing this. Right? Secretly, they want to be like you, but in public, they are holding up the lantern to this friend group. And telling this friend group that yes, they agree with everything they say, that this is the right way to do things, that this is the way things go, and they understand how things go, and they're going to follow along. They're going to follow the rules. Because if they don't follow the rules, they can't be part of the friend group. But do you know how painful this has to be to wear this mask? Because the mask they're wearing, see, they're projecting that mask onto other people and making other people feel like the fact that they are separating, that they are not following the herd, that they're the ones with the problem. But the truth is, who's wearing the mask? They are. They're wearing the mask to themselves. When they look at the mirror, which is you, and they see themselves who they want to be, they need to project this mask back onto you, because so that you can do something else and reflect back to them that what they're doing is right. So they can stay in this illusion that what they're doing is right, when the truth is that they're lying to themselves. Whoa, that was quick. Soulmate and nosy, sipping, gossip. Rumors, gossip, nosy. Yeah, these people are in friend group. They're gossiping. They're talking about you in private. They're smiling to your face, talking about you. They feel like twin flame fell out. They feel like they should be partnered up with you because they like your energy. They can privately, right, like nice and cozily, siphon your energy, dim your light by telling you, yeah, you're beautiful, but you got to do what we're doing, right? Like it's better if you do what we do. And when you don't, they feel completely disconnected. And there's this reminds me of the twin flames, the lover. There could be a Gemini involved in this gossip. And the truth is, no one's really bad. Some of these people really, truly feel a connection with you. But they have to gossip when they get with the other people and you're doing something different. If they want to stay part of that group, they have to gossip. They're gossiping about you to maintain the status quo. But that will eventually catch up with them. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu. What did I say? Nostalgia. But if you are not still in their energy, if you have left this friend group, left these people, walked away because you're not two-faced, some of these people want a second chance. But a second chance for what? Unless they clean up the energy. They're coming for a second chance to get you to acquiesce again, to get you to go along with the plan. You're not going along with the plan. You've seen deja vu. You've been there before, been there, done that. But they do remember you. Your energy is unforgettable. Intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness. This is what you want. You're not accepting anything more than mutual respect, true intimacy. You're not accepting anything less than that, Pisces. Laughter, happiness, joy, healing. Been there, done that. You've done you've done the healing. It's time for you to smile, laugh. What was the first card that came out? I said, where is it? Where is it? Why am I not seeing it, Pisces? Vacay. There it is. Get away. Relax. Don't worry about it. Let it, que sera, sera. Let what will be, let it be. And I think that's where you're at. And that's where Spirit's at. They're like, have fun, get away, smile, be happy. Be happy that you've healed. But your joy irritates their demons because how could you be happy being two-faced? How can you be happy being, you're that two-faced energy is your own. Like you go to sleep, when you go to sleep at night, you go to sleep alone. You close your eyes alone. Even if you have somebody in bed with you, you go to sleep with your thoughts. So you know that you're being two-faced. They know that they are. How can they be happy? You know that you, Pisces, are aligned. Whether or not people talk to you, you're happy. That you're not stepping into any environment and doing anything that is not aligned with happiness. That is not aligned with... Where's the other card? I just had it here. You're not doing anything that is not aligned with... Where is it? I keep losing the cards. What did I say? I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Here it is. You're not doing anything that's not aligned with that. You're not doing toxic. You can see toxicity coming from a mile away. Let me tell you something. I just had an incident where somebody wanted to repeat a cycle. And people, it's really interesting because people will throw the same cycle back at you in different ways. This is, you know, the mutual respect is also the self-respect. That's you respecting your higher self and what your higher self says is true. So, you know, sometimes you just have somebody says something to you, you know it, you feel it, but you need to take a break before you respond, right? But you are to the point where you're not going to disrespect your higher self to make anyone happy. And so this is frustrating to people because what happens is if you disrespect your higher self, you end up with drama, toxicity. You end up with, you know, in arguments, right? Sometimes with yourself first. You end up in an argument with yourself. It's better to have that conversation with yourself, align, and then respond appropriately in an aligned manner, no matter what anyone else thinks. So that you avoid the toxic interaction. Because if you are not aligned with yourself, it will always end in toxicity, because eventually it will become too much for your higher self to bear. And you will have to respond accordingly. But by then, you're all entangled in the mess already. As opposed to when you just see the mess and you just say, no, I'm not even engaging. I see the mess. And the beautiful thing about that is when you see the mess, you don't have to really tell anybody what mess you see. You just have to say, hey, thanks, but that's not for me. That's not my gig. That's not my vibe. That's not my responsibility, right? And it's easier to do that up front before getting all enmeshed into the situation where it looks to everybody else. Everybody else is starting to feel like, oh, Pisces is taking this on. This is partly Pisces. They're splitting up the responsibility with you. And then next thing you know, you're left holding that bag, the bag of drama. All right, Pisces. Well, you know what? We're going to close this out. We're going to close this out with a soul's truth and an angel number for you. All right? Drop me a comment. Let me know if this resonates with you. I'm not going to repeat this, but need I say more? This is where you're at right now. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. That is the message. That's what I say. The hell with that. No. You know, I'm not going to be nice to people at my own expense. That is over with. That is done and over with. We're going to pull one of these. Not an angel number. Luma Rose is done with the bullshit. We are not. They can, yeah, that. I'm not going to repeat that. Oh, all right. Let's see. A new opening. So this card says, oh, let me see. Let me put the glasses on because it's a little dim in here and I have my contacts in, but it says a new opening. When one door closes, I am confident another one will open and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. Keep your peace, Pisces. Here you go. That's the advice. Keep your peace. And you know what? There's always going to be no new openings. And those who don't want to keep their peace and who want to go with the herd, they're not keeping their peace. So they want you. Misery likes company. Don't do that. Oh my gosh. Don't join the misery. Stay out of the misery and stay in your happiness and in your power. All right, Pisces, thank you for joining me. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned. That way you'll be notified the next time Luma is online. All right, see you in the next one. Keep weaving that dream.